Okay, so I've become kind of a little building vortex. I'm not the best builder, but I do like some of the stuff that I've made, which is, I suppose, good. I've been trying to turn one of my save files into my own, like, built it myself save file. It's going to take me years. I am fully aware of that. But I just thought, since I am probably never going to make another speed build video, the ones I promised you need to get shown somehow, so why not do a quick tour of some of the stuff that I've been working on. You see it sometimes in some of my games, but most of the time I just don't visit because I don't use it because I'm doing weird, dumb challenges. So this one is inspired by the Get Famous superheroes, so it's meant to be like inspired after their base for people who like cosplay or just are super into those characters. So if we go to the bottom level, because these are kind of stuck here on whatever view you have, this is just an entrance. It looks super cool. I swear I saw a video of someone using these catwalks and actually making them usable, but I couldn't find it and I couldn't figure it out, so just for fun. So you come through one of these, you get the big sign. My dog has decided now is the time to get a squeaker ball. Are you serious? Excuse me? Anyway, because it might stop. It might not. Can you give me that? Thank you. That's mine now. Because there's not really enough items to decorate a building this size with just this kind of stuff. I had fun using the color schemes from it, and if you have the bathroom essentials kit, I don't know what's happening with the bathrooms, just ignore the glitch. They have some fun little details in the towels and the soaps, and then I think in the bath mat upstairs as well. So that was really fun to discover. I also, later on you will see, made a freezer bunny inspired lounge, and that also did not have enough items freezer bunny inspired, so I feel like EA needs to get on their game with that. But these were super fun, so since I went color themed, I also kind of looked at the details. So this one's a chicken, so I pulled in the chicken from the love pack. I'm gonna remember someday the name of the love pack, but it's definitely not today because life and death is so stuck in my brain that I just have like live, love, laugh when I try to think of the love pack's name, which is not correct, and then I think of the leave, lerf, whatever the Sims version is, and then my brain just gets stuck. So welcome to ADHD. Anyway, the next one is a unicorn. This was my favorite, I think, just because I like the colors in the rug. Honestly, I'm not great with wall spaces when I don't have things that fit in, so there weren't any pictures that looked great, and I didn't want to do windows on this build, so it's a bit plain, but you'll have to excuse that because it is fun at the same time. And then this side is kind of meant to be the like villain side, so the other side was meant to be the heroes, because this llama just looks like it's ready to fight somebody over something that it doesn't need to. And then since there were only 3 swords, the 4th room is just based around the like Al Capone, whatever the meme is that The Sims made out of it, and just kind of some of the fun danger stuff that The Sims game has. Honestly, again, I might have to go in like later and decorate it better, but when you've been working on something for this long, you kind of just stop seeing it, to be honest. So that's the bottom level. Terrible angle to be taking you to the top level, but here's a hint right here. Top level, I am a super big fan of void critters because I was a Pokemon child, and that's that. Here's the bath mat I was talking about. It's super cute, especially if you love this little guy. And then I had fun making this like light divider because every bathroom I go into has this weird thing. So anyway, sorry, let me start you from the beginning. I don't know why I started you at the bathroom. You get this fun haul, sort of the end of the superheroes with this mat that didn't fit anywhere that I wanted it to. So you get a fun little mirror game over in the curved wall. Curved walls were such a terrible choice. I hate curved walls in The Sims, especially. I'll never use these things without using shift place. I might have messed it up, actually, to be honest. I don't know what's happened here. Okay, you're gonna have to fix the wallpaper there. Sorry. Not sorry. I mean, sorry, but, like, also, I'm not perfect. Anyway. Wait. Are these plain walls? I don't know what I've done. Anyway, the idea was supposed to be that you go into a Void Critters cafe. Over here, it's got the fun coffee stuff. It's got a sign. It's got the original Void Critters book kind of mounted like this. And then some tables, some seating. I love bar seating. like this. Usually it's out a window, but again, no windows here, so just I will get better at cameras someday. I should learn how to use the free camera, but do I know how? No, I just end up doing this. I do know you can use Q and E, but honestly, I will get it someday. I promise I will get it. I'm just gonna put the holes down for now so we're not like losing our minds. But in here you can play with the video games. I feel like there should be a like PSP, Xbox version, whatever the Sims thing is. The unorthodox, I think is what it is. There's cards everywhere. There's a couple places you can actually play wood critters if you have the children's pack. It is kind of an essential thing to have for this build. So if you want it and you have it, go ahead and please download it. But over here, we just kind of have, like, I figure the collectible, like, the high value kind of items. So, like, a signed poster, the original TV series, sign mats. I'm gonna get there. And then, oh my god, the cards in here. If anybody has any tips for video moving, camera moving, whatever the heck this is called, please give them to me. I am, as we've learned from the very beginning, not the best with technology. These stairs too, if you move any of the walls, they will disappear. So just quick tip if you need it. And then upstairs, I did want this like sci-fi alien space, but since we have actual aliens in the game, I didn't want them to feel like they were being looked at as like test subjects. So the whole lore in here is that there was an alien character starting at like episode 10 of the superhero downstairs section. So this is more for pictures than anything, especially with the crash landing pad in here. Honestly, I just really I made the building first and I didn't have much to put in here, so that's how that ended up. But there you go. It's called the Capable, if you get it, for superhero capes, Karaoke Cafe. I try my very best to make puns out of all the names, but I do lack on the creative side sometimes with them. I did not need that loading screen, but it's fine. Everything's fine. I'm gonna learn to travel correctly. I guess I should have just hopped over. You know what? I will show you. These are the last. You know what? No. We're gonna do it by world. I was gonna show you at the end the ones I've renovated that were old builds that I just kind of upgraded. But it's so much easier to just stay in the world I'm already in. So get them at the same time. Anyway, I decided a long time ago, I had Little Miss Sam's mod where you can do like a live-in business, so that's what this top section was supposed to be. And then the bottom is all inspired by like beer and books. I think I was just super into alliterations at the times, but it was a spin on cafe and bookshop, or like Barnes & Noble and Starbucks, except you get beer. Woo! Anyway. Super fun build, but I had put way too much stuff. I did not like any of the flooring or the wallpaper that I had used, so I fixed that up a bit. The only thing I couldn't really figure out how to fix was this terrible landscaping section, so just delete it if you want to, but this was kind of like the seating bench area, so I don't know. Honestly, I don't know how to fix it, so I didn't fix it, but it looks so much nicer than it used to. It's kind of the smallest upgrade that I did in all of my building wild is not the word I'm looking for. I'm gonna get it during this loading screen, I swear. And all of my building rampage, that's not it. It's gonna come to me in 10 minutes, you watch. Anyway, this is the other one that I kind of upgraded. It was one of the first builds I ever put on the gallery. It was meant to be a restaurant in The Sims where you could go upstairs and watch like a movie in a mini movie theater. Because they made it very like home movie theater and it just didn't look great, to be honest. So since we're in the city, I made it look kind of as speakeasy as possible. So it's in this cute weird red and black container vibe. And this is actually, if you watch any of my Kent videos, this is where Daddy Zeus works. So I don't know if that gives you anything. This is just from the stairs and it can't be got rid of. It's the Sims' fault, not my fault. So you come in and it's meant to be like half grunge, half actually like kind of nice. You're gonna spend 20 bucks on a drink here. And it looks a lot like the downstairs part looks a lot like my current Sinopolis. So there you go. Fun stuff there. Fun vibes. And I've been putting in all my restaurants these like private rooms. I don't know why. I think just because I watch a lot of like Korean dramas with the private rooms. But there's the bottom, and if we go upstairs, I tried to make it look like there's like 4 or 5 containers making up this whole thing. So the outside walls are mostly containers. I've been making these fun like single stall bathrooms that aren't actually stalls, and then I swear I've seen this exact thing at like a mall like seating area. I tried trash cans, it just looked really funny. So the trash goes by the door like I've seen in a lot of movie theaters instead. And then there you have your cute little Sims tiered movie screening section, and on the outside you've got all the movie posters. And actually, fun detail, the private room has the 2 signed movie posters, and the kitchen has the chef poster, which just feels super fitting here. So there's these 3. If you're hanging in there and you like them, they are on the gallery for my username. I should know this so easy. My username is Benign Snail, BENIGNSNAIL. I'm trying to think where I've also been trying to upgrade Magnolia. Oh, sorry. I did have one other thing I meant to mention about San Myshuno, which is I'm not ready to tackle the 64 by 64 lot. So WTF am I doing is currently what it's named. So I do try to take out my shells, but you'll see them every now and then. And if that's not just a mood, I don't know what is. Anyway, I've been trying to make actual fun places to go in Magnolia Promenade, and I love the vibe of the outdoor, like, roadstead mall retail, whatever this is. And I've been watching so much Project Runway with my mom again that I do kind of want to make it like a fashion store. And I love the architecture, but also I just like keep opening it to build in it and draw a complete blank. So instead we're gonna go over here to Boba Tea or Boba Tea. I don't know how you want to do it. Honestly, it was hard to find a pun for this one, but because it has Bob in it, I just like the lore in my mind is that it's owned by Bob's like great grandfather, Bob Pancakes, but he lost the rights to it. So there's that. I'm gonna sip some tea and try to do it away from the microphone for once, so give me a hot second. And this one actually looks better in the daytime, so I will pop that. This, hold on, my game didn't save when I left, and I had been fixing a couple of the details that I messed up here. So anyway, if you want to see how I did this roof, I'm gonna show you right now. I actually just did like the lowest half wall trim. There we go. And it should have theoretically, I don't know if it put the plaster on. No, maybe. I don't know if it did or it didn't. No, I think it's good. Anyway, this was inspired by a pic I found when I just searched like cute boba places. And it's one of my favorite ones because I just did the architecture actually like reasonably well. I hate that you can see these things when you do. It drives me nuts because it's in the saved picture for on the gallery too. But on the side we have the cute little like outdoor seating area for the cafe. There's a vending machine, and there was theoretically at one point something else, but not anymore because I moved it. The whole theme of this was that I found this really cute green and pink shower bathtub thing in Build By, and then I was like, but what if I did a whole build like pink and green? So it's got a lot of kits and stuff. And this sign you're gonna have to move. I completely forgot it's meant to go like right up here, so just alt place it for me if you download this. I think I put it back on the gallery. I don't remember. It was on, it was off, it was on, it was off. This is a lot of stuff is from the Pastel Pop kit. You can theoretically do without it. I just don't really know what happens if you place a build and you don't have the stuff that you're meant to have. Like, does the Sims game actually know to give you a pink carpet? That's a question. But, so here's the cafe part. Here's kind of the cute little seating, not sitting. Oh, actually, sitting area and seating area mean the same thing, don't they? Fun vibes for an English teacher to think about. So here's where the live music is going on. This little, I'm gonna stop saying I swear my like 6th grade teacher is yelling at me right now. This is where their freezer bunny inspiration came from for a later build that I've been talking about. These pictures, I think I just originally placed this door a little farther over, so Again, you might have to make tiny adjustments. I do always forget the outdoor bin on a lot of builds too that need them, so sorry about that. But if you go through here, you get this really fun, I'm trying to think how I want to do this. Do we want a Brave free camera? Right, hold on. I think I'm going to Brave free camera. You get this really fun, cute little vibe, grunge, like downstairs. I did forget to put a roof. That's fun. Well, everything's white. I swear. Okay, anyway, continuing onward, you get this fun little bar down here. It was originally going to be something else, but then I discovered this beautiful green bar from the Love Pack, and I was like, I have to have it. That poster is intentionally behind some of the picture frames because I just was in a weird, like, hanging vibe when I made this. But if we finally go through the front door, which I don't know if I can do with walls up very well. No, probably not. I'm really proud of this stairwell, and it looks cute with all the doors. I just, again, camera work is not that great. So up here we have the actual sort of thrift store. So we have furniture and cute, like, again, keeping that brown earth tones but still green. Grungy vibes over here, and the pink and green neon vibes over here. I'm actually really proud of this one. I mixed in actual racks with racks that are really more decorative than anything. And yeah, anyway, this bathroom is my favorite thing here. I don't know if I can get, oh yeah, okay, anyway, just aesthetic vibes is what this is. I'm gonna breathe. I talk so fast that I swear I forget to breathe. So we will go through 1 or 2 more loading screens off on our way to finally look at the Freezer Bunny build, which is in Del Sol Valley. I was really sick of Orchid A Go-Go. I meant to do PvP, but I just like struggled when I opened it. There's a vibe there, and I'm not ready or at the level to do it yet. And then my goal over wherever the other lot is to make an apartment building, because I think it's perfect for this world. But here it is, my beautiful Freezer Bunny. Actually, I kind of made it critter inspired because we have these other guys from Get Famous as well. So it's called the Critter Me This. Probably should, like, I mean, what actually thing has the name in it other than cafes? So it's the Critter Me This Lounge, but I don't know. The Critter Me This Lounge just felt weird. So it's Critter Me This. Anyway, getting there, promise. The bottom level is kind of very similar to what we had before with Orchid A Go-Go, but now it looks like an actual lounge. So we have the live music and comedy section. This is actually a dance floor. I love this hip. So it's re-emerged again. Well, actually, I don't even know if have I said it yet. I've been using so many build buy items from the Life and Death and whatever the heck Love Pack is called. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna remember it after the fact, and I can't even pronounce the world's name, so I'm struggling with that one. But this one kind of had a blue and pink theme because of the critters themselves. The orange just didn't look that great. But we have a frozen llama statue. We have all of the little items that have a Freezer Bunny on it. This is not placed correctly, so it should probably be down a couple, but you know, who cares if it's a floating snow globe? Except for me, it's gonna bother me so much. Hold on. I feel like I can fix this really quick without it bothering anyone. There we go. We have the Freezer Bunny egg. I don't know if you guys knew we had some of these. There is the Freezer Bunny porta-pal, but it just looked weird and it gave me the creeps, so it did not get included. All the Freezer Bunny paintings that you can make in The Sims. This looks kind of messy for me, which is kind of funny coming from a maximalist, but that's fine. And then it's very like Get Famous themed as well, so this kind of luxury star you can become, I don't know, whatever this is. And I got really obsessed with this lamp being in all the stalls, so you'll see them again upstairs, which is the VIP lounge. So this is really more of a revamp than anything because I kept a lot of the building the same in the layout as well. I just think it looks better and it's so much more updated, and I feel like I could actually see it being in like West Hollywood. These stall bathrooms are in all of the shopping centers that I go to now, so I was very pleased with my ability to figure out how to make them look the same in game. And then if we go outside, there's just kind of like a overview, which very much reminds me of New Orleans, and a dance floor up here. Here's another freezer bunny. If you did the rewards challenge, you go in here. I think this is 3 stars. It might be 4 stars level. I tested this with Judith Ward. I don't playtest a lot of things, so as you can tell, no. There's a lot of photo opportunities here as well. I don't know why it doesn't show it, but there is a painting that should show up. It's either behind here or just not letting me live life the way I want to. There was a painting. Is it? Hold on. Is it not? Is it not here? I got all the paintings. I guess I can credit them too from right here. So it should be this bottom left one. If it doesn't go when you place it, just put it back down again. I had it centered so that when you take your picture, the freezer bunny is behind you. There is an outdoor section, which I will get to, which has our other opportunities for photos. This is also floating. Y'all, I struggled, apparently. Oh my gosh. But it's on, and it's got people that have downloaded it, so I'm not changing it. It is on the gallery. But my whole thing now is I'm hoping to put a snail in every build. I don't think I put it in like half of them because this is the most recent build that I worked on, and I just decided it with this freezer bunny one, but just kind of as like a namesake Easter egg. And then if we go up, there's a really cute rooftop bar. I'm kind of in love with it. Because outside has a camera, I did kind of extend it to have a roof over here. So these are just kind of like lookout points more than anything. We have the bubble blowing section over here. Here's another one of the paintings. And then here is our other photo shoot section. It took me so long to get this to work. So it's in a spot if you don't move it, and it lets you do this with bb.moveobjects, where if you take a photo with this guy, your people should line up so you see these guys in the bottom frame. So I was really proud of that moment. There's a lot of photo booths and like vending machines, like little details like that in a lot of these builds, which I'm also quite happy with. But there is that one. It's gonna bother me, so I am gonna pause and put the photo painting, whatever it is called, back in and show you what it's supposed to look like. So give me a second. Actually, my bad. It is there. It is in the build. I just didn't have my walls up, so it didn't show it. But here it is. This is the picture. It's a really cute moment if you use the little photo booth. But what is this? Not photo booth. Photo setup, I guess. So that is that one. It's definitely maybe top one of my favorite builds, except for the boba one is also up there. I don't know which one I like better, but I am obsessed with freezer bunnies, obsessed with cow plants, and obsessed with like all of the little creatures that they give us. I want to be more obsessed. Okay, this is a rant. I want to be more obsessed with the familiars that we get in the magic. I don't know the name of the packs. I do in theory, and then I go to pull them when I'm making these videos, and it's such a problem. The magic pack, Glimmer Book. Okay, I know the world in this one, Glimmer Book. What is the pack name called? It's gonna come to me in like 5 minutes. Don't worry about it. We forgot one in Magnolia Promenade, and it's actually one of my like closest to inspo picks ones that I did. I might put up the like screenshots of the buildings with the inspo pic next to them on my Tumblr, which I don't think anybody knows I have, but if you want to see, I probably won't do it in the video, so I'll put them over there if I think of it. Here is my little ramen shop. This all started because I was trying to find a really cute rug for another build, and I saw this one. I am actually now obsessed with, here's like my mini Sims hack, is go into colors if you're looking for something and just click all of them, because I never look at all the swatches on things, and sometimes it just completely changes everything. I don't know why they did that, but that's my way of looking at everything that's in my entire like build buy catalog when I'm losing it. So ramen shop. Unfortunately, I thought to add this bar after the fact, so it is up on the gallery without it, but I don't think I really like it to begin with anyways. There's way too much seating for a Sims dine-in restaurant, but it's pretty and I like it, and it's got indoor seating as well. Let me see if I can get my camera controls to work. It's got a little bar area, which I love. It's got another one of my little private rooms over here. It's got a really cute kitchen with the like pop out window where you can see the chefs cooking. Can you tell I'm proud of this one as well? Magnolia Promenade might be my like most successful thing that I have. I was gonna say world, but it's only 3. Does it count as a world? No, it's 4. Okay, well anyway. Let's see. Okay. That threw me off so much. Oh, I want to save the 2 that you've probably already seen from other videos for last, just in case you want to exit out before we get there. So I will show you the one I've been promising for forever, which is this one that I did in Ravenwood. This is the one I've been trying to make a speed build video voiceover for and have just been not happy with them like 10 different times. That number goes up every time I talk about it, so consider what you will how many times I've actually done it, but at least 5. Definitely at least 5. And anyway, it's inspired by the Grimm-born trait that you can get now when you have a baby with Grimm. My whole idea came because I picked one of those like rooms that you can get if you click styled rooms, and I was like, what if Grimm is hiding away his baby in like this dilapidated-ish house that he sometimes maybe always lives in? So there's room for a newborn and infant stages down here. I was trying so hard to put a door on this part and it just didn't function, which was disappointing because it looked really cool. But this is where like the live-in nanny lives and possibly Grimm's cat stray that he brought in, something like that. Not the best with lore, but I've got some. These bushes clip into the wall, so don't look at the front. Do not look inside. And then up top, I'm quite proud and happy with the way these turned out, which is my little... Wow, that was bad camera one. That was a bad camera moment. But these little sunroof rooms, I love them. I'm obsessed. I learned how to make them ages ago, and I just never do it, and I need to do it more. But since we had that Reaper's Rewards challenge, I figured we need a lot of growing pots. Probably not enough in here, to be honest. But it's Grimm, so maybe he doesn't need to grow them all the time. He has like a source that does the trees and stuff for him. I don't know. And if you're gonna grow all of those fruits and veggies, whatever, that you can put in nectar, why not have a little nectar on the other side? So I don't remember. I think this is just a triangle roof room. They're a little easier because you don't have to deal with the windows and the halving and all that, but... there's that. Here's the upstairs. Here's where Grimm like sleeps over or lives, depending on how you want to play it. And then I think I haven't put this part in. This is sort of a, I want to say like Roman Colosseum, but I don't know what a Roman Colosseum actually is. Arena. It's like a mini arena, I guess, where you can watch the ghost cow plant eat people. Can the ghost cow plants eat people? I should really look up this stuff before I do it. He is in a mac and cheese, excuse me, what is this called? He is in a cauldron. But don't mind that too much. So there's that one. Finally have done it. So much easier than trying to do a voiceover. I don't think I'm ever going to do a speed build video again. So sorry too, because this had the best montage at the end. If I think to make montages... honestly, I'm not going to do it. Never mind. I won't make promises I can't keep. So, going to the last kind of newer build. Actually, this is one of the ones you might have seen in a video. This is a newer build, but this is the one that I put up because I made it for my Every Occult Gets a Cult servo episode 2, because our first servo cult is going to be a wellness theme. Don't know how I got that. Wellness versus politician is like the whole thing that's going on there. I have too many Let's Plays, let's just be honest here. This one definitely looks better in the daytime. I don't know how to pronounce this world. I can't remember the pack name, so we're struggling already. But it's really cute because you swim into the entrance, and then if you go in, struggling. If you go in, there's your sneak peek. There's the new starlights from this pack, and you go through, and there's like a little reading nook. There's a little front desk counter. There's a sauna, which breaks my servo every time. There's the steam room, and this is sort of where the master of the spa is going to be. So that's where the servo will put all his awards and trophies from having the best cult ever. Here's the changing room. I've just kind of stopped doing anything gender divided in the Sims game because it doesn't matter. And if we go over, literally it doesn't matter because it doesn't matter to the Sims. No, but if you go over here, here's the little towels and a little fridge, and there's always this like hot tub area connected to changing rooms when I've gone to spas. So fun little detail there. Then if we go up, we have the actual kind of spa treatment center. So massages, hand and foot, another little fridge, another little shower. It's kind of boring, but I feel like spas and museums are in this game. I swear to God, I'm so done with the clipping of trees. Why did I move it? I shouldn't have moved it. Okay, I'm just not going to move it. Here, I will take this plant and I will put it in front and we will pretend it does not exist. Okay, fantastic. There's some bonsaiing, there's some yoga, some fun little like outdoor seating areas, and I think that is it. I put 2 lotus leaves together and this is the greatest design invented. You cannot prove me wrong. So for our final one, I will take you over to the recreation center that you saw in the last video, which I feel like I didn't get to tour enough, so I'm gonna actually go and do it. You'll see it in Rage to Riches. Still haven't gotten our restaurant, so sorry Kent, so hopefully I get on that soon as well. Basically all my videos are like reminders of myself to make more videos. Yeah, okay. Anyway, so the whole thing is themed around the different holidays. These are the best parts, is this bottom section. I really wanted it to be a place where you can do all your skills, you can do all the holidays, you can have parties. So I will talk about those in a second, but the inspo pick actually just started from my actual civic center. So that's literally like this section right here. And then if you go in, we'll start top down. Wow, that's not what I meant to do. We'll start top down. We have all the sports that you can get, especially like if you're in high school. So cheerleading, this rug did not mean to be, I don't know what's happening. They're touching tips right there. Okay, it's fine. There's soccer, there's football, there's basketball, there's a little like section inspired by a break room, either in a high school principal like we have in the actual thing, or by, also I'm so sorry, I think I did upload it with a couple glitches, like this rug and this picture were in the wrong spot, so you might have to fix those, but this is what it's supposed to look like. Anyway, moving on. The break room could also be connected to, where is it? Nope, wrong side. The break room could also be connected to this beautiful meeting room that I made. Honestly, one of the most aesthetically pleasing, realistic things that I've created. That's helpful while building in The Sims. And then going left, we'll get the final room over here. There's some storage closets that you don't probably actually need to go into. There is this art center, which also includes a, not slablet, what's it called? I could just look. Digital sketch pad, and the design, can you tell I'm losing it? And the design wall mural thing from that job, and then the actual mural thing from the bottom. So literally you should be able to do all the things that you need to do in this building. Then finally we make it over to games over here. I threw some cute kid stuff over here. These items are not floating, I promise. I just placed them on a shelf, alt placed, so, oh, nope, there we go. Alt place and like 9 place to move up and like all of that good stuff. Is this blue? Did not know that. Okay. So I think that covers the upstairs, so we will go down a level. I'm gonna get my camera angles better. I feel like I'm doing better, but that's probably just the illusion of having spent this long on a video. So we go into the entrance and we can go kind of like 2 ways. So if you go this way, you can get It's not a bit of a library as much as it is like a mini like study zone. So I love this because I finally had a place to put this stupid, what's it called? Archive machine and this oddly shaped couch because I learned how to do this. You put little triangle, like, oh, I'm gonna get it. You put little triangle. You put little triangle platforms right on each side of it, and then on the back I actually do have bookshelves and stuff over here. So there's a lot of murals everywhere because it is meant to be like representative of a civic recreation center. And then here's where you stick all your children. They can sleep, they can play, anything you need. You got a whole kitchen set up, a whole dining room set up, a whole bar set up. And then you come over here and you get some more stuff. So we have the gardening center. And then if you go outside of the gardening center, I made a catio. I'm actually very happy with this, even though cats can go everywhere in The Sims and don't need a catio. But there's a dog training area. There's a little like place to eat some food outside if you want to. And then I'm going to cover this before I get to the actual seasonal stuff. There's a place to do software stuff, but with the kind of like old style computers, because again, civic center. I feel like, don't hate me for this, but I feel like people who program or play video games in The Sims, and that's their like whole Sims personality, idolize Bob Pancakes. So he's in this room as well. There's all the new stuff from the rewards thing that we just did. So this is the new video game console. I wanted to put the one that you can make a friend with speaker, but I just put this guy because it looked better. And then this is actually just sticking in from outside because, again, I place things fast and I don't really look from all angles. So if you want to fix it, you can. If you don't want to fix it, you don't have to. And I think there's only like 2 more things over in this section. Yeah, so there's a video making station, which Kent and I use a lot, so I did put it in there. And all of the musical things that you could possibly need, as well as a little tiny gym. So workout equipment, even a rock climbing gym if you want to. There's a coffee machine next to your workout equipment because please, we need it constantly. Coffee needs to work better in The Sims. That's my ask for this year. It's a small one. I'm probably not going to get it. It's fine. Here's the changing room for it. I am actually really happy with the way I've been making changing rooms, just having these little ottomans, because I'm just getting better at realistic builds and I'm so proud of myself. So finally, I will try my very best to free camera my way through this one single build. I don't know why, but I can never get the roofs to go on free camera, so if anyone knows, I think I have to go up a level and then go down a level on free camera. I did finally learn you can, you can go fast if you hold shift, but sometimes it doesn't work for me. So we will go forward from here. This looks so bad with just the sky. Hold on, wait. Is it because my walls aren't up? It's because my walls weren't up. Look at that. I'm fixing my own problems. Okay. So, nope. There we go. So if we go this way, we get the kind of first of the winter holidays. I don't know why I'm doing winter first. I think just because it's been recently the stuff. So here's my New Year's sort of like winter wonderland section. You should notice a couple of these freezer bunny guys decals. They have one for every season, so they're hiding around my little Easter eggs. And it's very cutesy in here. It does feel kind of barren, so people please fill out these counters for me. And then we have the Chinese New Year stuff that we got at some point. And then I tried to include every single winter holiday. Wow. I could, even ones that don't exist. So here's my like Sulani one over here. And then here's my... I know the name of the little candle, but I don't know the name of the holiday. So my apologies. I did a lot of research, as much research as I could to try to get stuff right. So there's that one. The one behind it is Kwanzaa, if I'm correct. No, I'm gonna have to double check myself. Hold the phone, I will Google it. Okay, yes, Kwanzaa. I get Kwanzaa confused with some other K thing, but Kwanzaa is over here. Wonderful. There's some, is it challah? Challah? There's some kind of bread over here. There's the new wreath. Honestly, I do know all these things. It's too late for me to be recording this video, if we're being super honest. So Hanukkah is over here. If we struggle to get there, we struggle to get there. Hanukkah is over here, and this one is called Diwali. So, got there with that one. And then, you know, good old, regular old Christmas with presents and stuff is in this corner. So, I will escape from free camera because it is not as freeing as I want it to be. It feels, I swear, there's always one wall that does this to me. Alright, well, here's my little trip. I do this every time because I try to say trick and tip at the same time. Is if you don't want the like whole room, but you do want the whole wall, you just hit Alt and it'll do the whole wall for you. There you go. And if we go over here, we have the spring ones. I don't know why I didn't do this during the daytime. It's fine. And we will struggle through free camera one more time. So, please bear with me if you're interested. I will take the grid pattern off, which I forgot to do on the last one. I also forgot to put the walls, no, I put the walls back up, excuse me. Where is my ceiling? I'm upset. I'm very upset. Oh, there it is. I didn't go down far enough. See, this is what I was talking about earlier. Alright, so if y'all can't tell from the color scheme and the floor over here, we're going to have Love Day, Valentine's Day, whatever it's actually called in The Sims. I don't really care because I'm single, so I made it small. And yeah. Here's my next little kids section. I'm super in love with it. This is like sort of meant to be a reading circle versus activity room, but I forgot to put a bookshelf, so it's a kid area. It's based on spring and the Easter Bunny holiday. And then there's all the decorative eggs. If you go over here, there's the most beautiful piano this game has ever made. I will step back to admire it, actually, because just look at that thing. Look at how giant these sunflowers are. I do not like the proportions on this view. Okay, we were gonna zoom. Nope, the zooming with the shift key ain't working for me today. So we're going to slowly zoom over here into our Harvest Fest room with our god-awful, I actually did put that on there intentionally because it's a civic center, linoleum ceiling. And then, so Harvest Fest was super easy. It's gnomes and pumpkins and all of that galore. And then over here we have my favorite room, which is the Halloween room, where we do pumpkin carving and treat grabbing. Those do require specific packs, so just FYI. And then Dio de los Muertos, and that's it. We made it. Biggest build I think I've ever done, and it took me, wow. Beautiful camera work. Beautiful camera. Wow. Beautiful. Okay. I think we can all tell I'm done. If you liked this, please let me know. I have a couple other older builds I could revamp, and I'm constantly building, so I'd love to show them off. If it's interesting, if you have any ideas, if you have any punny names, just give them to me. I'll do it when I get the inspiration, because that's my motto in life. Do it when you're inspired. Something like that. That sounds so much cuter than I actually thought it was going to coming out. Anyway, bye!